I am coming to your house when SHTF kicks off. What you gonna do about it? Hey guys, Titan Preparedness, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure if you've been prepping for any length of time and you have any amount of food stocked up and you've talked to anybody about prepping, they have said, hey, I'm just going to come to your house when it kicks off. Hey, I'm just going to come over when SHTF goes. I'm just going to come over during any power outage. Be prepared because I'm showing up to your house. How do we, as preppers, have that conversation with them and say, hey, don't show up? Today's video we're going to be discussing it. And there's ways to do it nicely, there's ways to do it not nicely, and there's reasons why I would want people, even who don't have skills, to show up. So again, if you've been prepping for any length of time, you have probably tried to spread the gospel of prepping, right? I try to get people on board all the time with being more prepared. Some have done it, like my dad, and others have just watched my videos and been like, nah, I'm good. I use my channel, other people's channels, links, tips, tricks, right? Here you go. Here's all this information on how you yourself can be prepared. And I get kicked back with, well, instead of me doing all this work, how about I just come over? How about you just stock up extra for me and my family? It is okay to tell people that they are useless and not invited during the Armageddon apocalypse. I know we live in a world today where we try to walk on eggshells and we baby step around things and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I have no problem hurting your feelings. I'm kind of a dick, right? If you know me personally, you kind of know that. I have no problem telling people, hey, look, yeah, you're not very beneficial here at work. I don't want you around me and my family. You will be nothing more than target practice. So who do you want coming to your house? Well, people with either skills or supplies. Those two things, and those two together, are the most valuable. I have people that I work with that are most ex-military or ex-law enforcement or total combined. Those individuals, you cannot teach those sets of skills in a little 8-hour class that you do after the apocalypse, right? These people have 10, 12 years military, 10, 12 years law enforcement, 24 years, 10 years, 5 years. You're not going to be able to teach what they know in a hour-long class on how to survive the apocalypse. It's just not going to happen, no matter how good of an instructor you think you are. So these people have years of experience under their belt. They know how to shoot, they know how to do tactics, they know how to communicate, and I know what they do for a living, and I know how they are on a daily basis. So those are the individuals that I want coming to my house. Now, what if they only bring their skills? They don't bring any supplies. Man, we'll see if there's room for you. Because if I hit a certain limit of people, who am I cutting off, right? But if this person brings their skills, their 10 years of experience, and 20 pounds of meat, 30 pounds of meat, and 100 rounds of ammunition, they just got a little bit more valuable, right? Skills and supplies. And depending on where you live, depends on what skills you need. There are also individuals who maybe don't possess the same set of skills that I do, right? Do I want to be security or do I want to be the medic? Well, if I have somebody with more medical experience, let them take over the medic side. I'll maintain security. Not everyone you acquire is going to have skills that are equal to yours. You have to set that limit and set that bar and say, okay, listen, don't come over. I know we're best friends, I know we hang out, I know we party every weekend, but if it kicks off, don't show up. Shut them down. Even though it's a made-up scenario, even though it's a ha-ha-ha, laughy-laughy-laugh, shut them down before they even get the idea in their head. Hey, yeah man, dude, I'm a prepper, I've been prepping for a long time, I have all this stuff and supplies. Oh, that's cool. Can I come over? No. No, you sure can't. Or help them get better. You can come over if you have all of this stuff, if you grow all of these skills. If you get more prepared, then maybe. But as of right now, don't even show up on my door. I can help you be better prepared, right? Prepping is like a religion. We're trying to spread the gospel. Some people are going to turn their heads away from it. Some people are going to, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing I need to know. it is hard to spread that religion and then not give off all your secrets as well. Again, I run a YouTube channel. People know me when they see me out in town. People know me when they see me, down at Sportsman's Warehouse. Shout out to you, buddy. They know me and they see me. They don't necessarily know where I live, but if we get to talking about it one day, hey man, what stuff do you recommend I'll get started with? What stuff do you recommend, for electricity or for lights or for, cooking when the sun goes out, or the power goes out, not the sun? What do you recommend when the lights go out? Oh, here, these are stuffs that I have that I recommend. You need to shut down the conversation of people coming over. The people that you invite over need to be beneficial and have skills and supplies. Understand that people want an easy way out, right? Everyone wants to take the easy path. The easiest path is to go where the stuff is. If I'm not prepared and I know that my cousin up the road is, I want to show up to his house. And hopefully, hey buddy, hey family member, you want to take me in? And sometimes, let's say a Great Depression happens, let's say another recession happens, you might have to turn them away. It is what it is, whether it's family members, whether it's friends, whether it's relatives, whether it's co-workers. You might have to say, sorry buddy, the inn is full, you should have got here faster, you should have got here quicker. But chances are, if you have been prepping for any length of time, you have heard this coming from somebody. Family members, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, people you don't even know, right? People you see on the street. Hey buddy, I'm coming over to your house. I have no problem on shutting them down. Don't pussyfoot around the problem. Don't be like, well, if it's a certain situation, maybe. Just be like, hey look, this is what I require. This is my needs that I need met. If you don't have those needs, if you don't have those skills, if you don't have those supplies, don't show up. Now hopefully we never find ourselves in a situation that would require, groups coming together and then taking over small towns. But look at the Great Depression, right? You had people who lived in cities, and when the Great Depression happened, they lost their jobs, they lost their homes, they moved out. Well, if a family member couldn't take them in, they became homeless. They lived in Hoovervilles and Hoover Shacks. They starved to death. They worked what little jobs that they could find because the family member who owned the farm outside of the city couldn't take them in. But how many people did those farms have to turn away? Probably a lot. I've read many of stories of hobos hopping off the train and going to knock on people's houses. And the first couple, yeah, maybe they got some work, maybe they got some food. But after the 30th person, sorry bud, keep on trucking, keep on moving. You might have to have a sign. Hey, no resources available to anybody. Keep on moving. If we find ourselves in another depression scenario, hyperinflation scenario, apocalyptic cyber attack scenario, there's going to be refugees. And you're worried about your friends and your neighbors and your coworkers coming over. There's going to be hundreds of people walking past your door on a weekly basis looking for resources. Tell them to keep on trucking, or say, hey, you the doctor, you can join because you're beneficial. You have skills that I need. If someone is joking about coming over, hey, joke back. Haha, yeah, sure, here's my address, which is completely on the opposite side of the county. But if someone's being serious and they have no skills, they don't have any value, shut them down. But also, you might get to talking to people and they might be like, well, I have a homestead too. Let's me and you get together and we work on building each other up, right? Again, trying to spread the gospel of prepping without screaming, hey, come join us, it's kind of difficult, but it's doable. So guys, let me know down below how you have shut down that conversation, or did you help build that person and help them become a prepper? Let me know down below what your response to I'm coming over to your house was when somebody said it. Let me know down below. Hope you guys have a great day and hope you stay safe out there.